small crossover in Ireland.
You're like in 3 spots.
And I'm not. I'm literally in 1.25 spots. Oh boy, did not see that. Manual transmission, which is cool. It feels really sporty when you're driving it. That car and I want that car.
But it's red.
Here's my car. It's a Peugeot 500D or 8 or something. It's a big ass car for Ireland. I'm struggling with it a little bit. It's a 3-row SUV, but it's a manual diesel. It's slow, but it's actually got a really nice interior. But yeah, manually shifting on this side of the road is odd. See, look, they're building all these. That's just being built. Kind of. It's crazy how modern these are. Shit, of course. Literally.
You might need.
What are you flashing?
They're backing into the. Because I don't think they see that there's us.
Oh, she wants me to back over here.
Okay, so that does mean the same thing. Okay.
Oh, that pothole. That's one of them game over potholes.
What? Why are we going here though?
Because Daddy said it looked cool.
I've always wanted to see a historic abbey.
You're like in 3 spots.
Hey, there's nobody here. If somebody has a problem with my parking, they can deal with it.
I have a problem with your.
And I'm not. I'm literally in 1.25 spots. Whoa.
Oh, folks.
God, these guys.
I was just riding in the middle.
Roller coaster. I'm not that sure.
Thank you.
What if that means a signal of something else?
In Ireland? Like a bad signal?
Yeah. The driver needs to see the passenger doesn't. So, yeah.
Is that what you're gonna tell them maybe?
Do you want to buy a house and a car?
Sure.
In Ireland? Are you gonna come out here and take care of it?
I bet there's only like sheep though.
for 1.5 kilometers.
Who's wrong?
I don't know who's honking to who.
Exit the roundabout onto N15.
If that was our home, that would be so teeny tiny.
This means you wave out.
That was nice.
Oh god, the wall.
That always seems like a good spot to stop.
Yeah, not here, but there.
It smells like poop.
This is a conservation area.
It's called the cotton balls poop.
I don't smell poop.
I smell poop.
I smell disgusting.
Maybe I have COVID.
See,
Why is it such a busy walkway?
why are so many people walking in the snow?
Babe, stop.
Head north on Fairgreen Road toward Forster Street, R339, then turn right onto Forster Street.
You turn the defroster on. I don't know if Galway's expensive to live in. I assume it's kind of expensive.
I would think so.
No boy, did not see that.
I don't think the speed limit's very high.
Crazy ass Defender.
40% off.
So is the Supermac always part of a gas station?
Looks like it.
Looks like there's parking down here.
I know,
Oh,
Daddy.
there's spots over there. Or is this a spot?
Yes.
I don't think it is.
Is this guy gonna be able to pull out? No, I'm extremely crooked. Always getting in on the wrong side. Still, a week later, I'm not used to it. This is the Peugeot 5008 3-row mini crossover. Let's show you guys the back. So it does have a 3rd row seat. It actually pops up right there. Let me see if I can pull it out. Right there. You just do that. It's actually not terrible. It's obviously designed for a kid. But the fact that this isn't even available is pretty good. Because the car itself is not very big. I'm parked next to I think it's a 5 Series. So little things, cool taillight design. Kind of dig the kind of 3D design on that thing. It's pretty cool. What else? Very nondescript car. Kind of like a big box, like most crossovers. Let's take a look at the headlights. It does do this cool lighting thing. It's LED strip. Lights are fine, nothing special. Looks okay, I guess. A little bit of a blazer design. It's got these cool like ridges. They're not designs, they're actually cut out. It's pretty cool. And some textures right there. Sorry, I should have done this during the day, but I didn't. And of course it does have the retracting mirrors, puddle lights, things like that. So let's get inside. So you're greeted by a fairly small but kind of cool full digital dash. You've got the screen right here too. I'll turn it on in a second. Manual transmission, which is cool. Sorry about the mess. I'm gonna clean this up because we're returning the car. So interesting things. This is to lock the doors. Even though there's buttons on the door, this is where the lock button for the doors is. And the other thing I actually really like about this, let me turn the car on. Really cool animations. So yeah, pretty nice little kind of overview. It does have Android Auto. The thing is, Android Auto takes about this much of the screen. So this stuff on the side stays, and then Android Auto is like right here. It does do the updated Android Auto from my phone, so it does have the split screen. capabilities. So it's kind of cool. So one of the biggest complaints that I hear on the EV6 is that the steering wheel basically covers up the whole dash screen. Well, a lot of it. This, on the other hand, actually has a short top and a short bottom. I actually think it's kind of cool. It feels really sporty when you're driving it, and everything is just laid out pretty well. The only thing I don't like, I'm not used to shifting on the left side, but I feel like the shifter is very artificially far. Like when I'm shifting, it doesn't feel like my hand should just naturally rest there. And then also, if you have a drink like I do, this is a problem I had in my Miata, of all things. So this is just a normal sized drink, so it's kind of annoying. But yeah, shifting still happens. One is still up there. To reverse, you press this little notch up, and then you go all the way to the left, and it does pop up the 360 camera. I like the dials. The screens are pretty cool. So let me walk through these. This wheel actually lets you, so if I scroll up and down, it actually will go through the different screens. So there's a screen you can have that's navigation focused. I love the animations. You can do driving focused. You've got dials. Turn the radio off. Those are cool because it's just standard dials. And the screen actually looks like it's really washed out, but it's actually not. The contrast is pretty high. It just looks different on the screen on my phone. What else do we got? Minimum. This is cool. I like this one. Basically gets rid of everything except your speedometer. Personal. I assume you can customize this. I haven't really messed with it, but lots of cool information. You got a navigation on the side, speedometer, and basic information on the left. But yeah, I dig the car. The other thing I actually like is it has random lighting. Like this lighting is cool right here. It makes it look very nice. This is a fabric-y kind of material, and I absolutely love it. I think over time it'll handle well. You don't really touch this spot, so I think it'll actually survive. And they've repeated it up here, all the way up across. You've got some ambient lighting right there. And just overall, I think it's a nice cabin. The materials are pretty nice. The seats also duplicate some of that material. They've got a little bit of leather or faux leather, I don't know if that is, but the bolstering is nice. As you can see, it's not terrible. It fits me really well. I actually really like these seats, the way it fits. And I think this is just an occupancy detector. I'm not gonna press the Peugeot button. Really cool. And I think the other cool thing is down below right here, you've got that illuminated lighting. So Peugeot actually has done some pretty cool things with the lighting. Nothing special in the back. It's just a small crossover. No sunroof in this one. But overall, I think I like it. So let's talk about driving dynamics. It is slow as hell. When I say slow as hell, this is a diesel, and it is very, very slow. It's fine. It gets it gets the job done. I would estimate it's probably got like 130 horsepower, 110 horsepower, maybe 140 pounds of torque. I might be surprised if it has more than that because it is a big car, so maybe it is more than that. But it's a little painful to drive, but it did the job that we needed it to, because any faster and I probably would have hit a side road because we were in some rural areas, you can see by this footage. But anyway, I'd like to point this out. I can't stop looking at this thing. Oh, if you know me, you know what a sucker I am for wagons, and yeah, I love that. Anyway, that's my quick 9-minute overview of the Peugeot 5008 3-row small crossover in Ireland. I'm in Dublin. I went to Galway, went to Donegal City, Donegal Town, but been a pretty good car. And now I'm gonna go fill it up and drop it off. So stay tuned for more information on my actual cars. Bye.